If you have followed this channel for any time, you would know that I channel my higher self. What I mean by that is that I listen to this voice deep inside of me, and I give it a space to speak out whatever it wants or needs to express. This voice gives me guidance minute by minute in my daily life. And I've been receiving guidance recently that I've been reluctant to take up. I have been told to speak directly to audience without any script, without any questions, just to speak and let whatever needs to come out, come out. As I said, I'm reluctant to accept this because I have part of me that is controlling, that wants to know what comes out, that wants to know that this is whatever is coming out is a response to something that I initiate. In a way, I feel it's like censorship. Of course, it is censorship, but it is my way of sort of keeping a tab on what can be said and what cannot be said. So you can see that there is fear behind letting that voice speak freely as in whatever way it wants to speak. So I'm going to give this a try today. I'm going to step aside and let Leo speak and see and hear what comes out. The chances we are given in life are limitless. Whatever we perceive is something that is born out from a chance we have captured before. This what people miss most of the time is that their life is not random if they have presence in it. If they become aware of the content of their life, randomness disappears. And then chances increase in the direction of where they want their life to go. Being present is a huge issue that most people don't even understand its meaning because most people are not present. Most people are unaware. They are living in bodies that are moving automatically, directed by original programming that they have had no input in creating. To be present is to direct your life as you meant to do, as to direct your life in the way that align with your purpose and align with your conscious choices. Every one of you has a purpose. Every one of you is born to bring something unique to this world. This is your genius, which we have talked about before. But not everyone takes that chance. The chance to pursue their purpose. That's why we say when you capture your chance, your life unfolds to the direction of the purpose that you are pursuing. But if you don't capture it, if you ignore the call from within you, what will happen? You live a random life. You live life determined by forces outside of you, not within you. You live life scripted by someone else, directed by external forces and entities, but not by you. You are not any longer the director of your movie. You are no longer the writer of your life story. That's what we call random life. It might not appear random to you because there is some consistency in the events that you perceive as your life. But we mean randomness because it's not really directed to something that is serving you, something that is serving the purpose that you came here to embody. So what you came here to embody? And how can you discover something that you have no idea what it could be? You can only discover this when you are present, when you start taking charge of the moments you are living from a moment to moment. As long as you have given up this control to the thoughts inside your head that you have also no control over, your purpose is buried. It's deep within layers and layers of conditioning and programming. It's very hard to dig this up when you have no awareness of who you are or what you stand for. You follow famous people online, you follow celebrities, you follow news, but you don't write the script. Writing the script means bringing your awareness to who you are, creating an inner sanctuary to discover this person that has been buried over the years by all these layers of ideas and thoughts and concepts that are not yours. You need to rediscover that person, the person who is born naturally to be a special person, an entity that brings change to the world. Everyone comes with this power to bring change to the world. Every single person of you has this power, but not every one of you take the chance to claim that power. You have been giving your power incrementally to entities and ideas all your life, and that action of giving power away leads to fear, concerns, worries, leads to disempowerment. To be present is to claim your power back. To say, hey, here I am, I'm standing in this moment, and I am reclaiming my power by directing my life in the way I want it to proceed. Where do you want to go? From this moment forward, where do you want to go? Of course, you don't know because you don't know yourself. So the best starting point is to understand the self that was born to proceed to this highest potential possible for the self. And when we say highest potential, you have no idea of the tremendous power within you that can achieve anything. There is no limitation to what the soul can achieve in a lifetime. No limitation whatsoever, except what you limit yourself with. So if all the limitations are born from you, wouldn't it be wise to discover who you are before the limitations? Wouldn't it be wise to discover why you placed these limitations in your life? Why you were born where you were born, why you had the parents you had, why you had the environment that you grow up in. All these conditions contributed to who you are. They were designed to bring your highest purpose to life. They were not random until you made them random. You are not random until you make yourself random. Your thoughts are not random until you let go of the direction you give to them. Once you let go of this power within you, once you believe that you are disempowered and have no power to affect the change you want to affect, you become lost, confused, hesitant, unable to make decisive decisions, unable to see clearly the road ahead. You are lost in a labyrinth of your own making, complexity that has nothing to do with the self that was born to be empowered. This complexity belongs to the mind, to the creation that you have received from the life experiences you have lived. But it's not you. Your mind is not really yours. It's born out of all the ideas you have accepted to acquire without discussing or questioning them. You think that these ideas are factual, are beyond questioning, because everyone around you believes them. Everyone around you put faith in these ideas. They could be religious, scientific, philosophical, or whatever. Doesn't matter. All ideas are just ideas. But accepting them make them more than just ideas. Accepting them make them pillars of your reality. They make them the shaper of your experience. They make them the walls and limits that you hit whenever you try to go in some directions. They are your limitations. They are your gates. And they are also your traps. So ideas are neutral before you accept or reject them. Once you accept an idea, you give that idea power. You give that idea power to shape your reality. But have you ever questioned your ideas? Have you ever questioned why you meet some limitations over and over again without being able to overcome it? It's only because you have invested in an idea or several ideas that prevent you from going that direction. The only way to know how to overcome that limitation is to question these beliefs that are limiting you. Do this now. Try to find one limitation that you want to break through and try to dissect it. Try to ask yourself, what does this limitation tell me about myself? How can I overcome this limitation? What kind of beliefs do I harbor that are creating this limitation? Once you start asking questions, answers will eventually come. They might not come immediately, but will eventually come. If you are persistent, if you are sincere, if you are determined to get answers, answers will come. They have to come. Because now you are directing your life. And with the power of questioning, the power of pausing and taking a stand and saying, I'm not moving forward until I understand the answer of these questions, until I understand the limitations that I have created. This is an exercise of power. And once you exercise your power, everything has to agree with it. You are aligning yourself in this present moment with the power that you have forgotten. You are consciously taking a step to determine the course of your life. Do this now. Don't postpone it. You can start with something simple, something trivial. Any question will do, but bring a question forward. Listen to the answer. Be open to it. Don't censor whatever comes through. Accept the answer as true as it can be. The problem with most of you is that you doubt yourself. But that doubt is part of the mind that you want to overcome. Your mind is your highest hurdle, your biggest barrier, your greatest limitation. And when you bring question to that mind, it starts to freak out. Because this is how you break through all these barriers and limitations. So do it now. Stop whatever you are doing, take a paper and pen, and ask a question. Try to get to know yourself, and the answer will come. And if it doesn't, ask again and again and again. Ask us. Involve all the forces that are present in your life to get the answer that you seek, and the answer will come. And when it comes, you are a little bit more empowered than you used to be. We wish you a good day. Stay empowered. Okay, here I am back after this very powerful message, which I think was as much for me as it was for you. I was gripped by fear of what might come through, but as you can see, it's always better to let go of fear, which is a construct of the mind, and align with the power inside of you. When I did that, when I aligned with this power, I got this very powerful message that is not only valuable for me, but valuable for anyone who would listen. And that's what we need to do, is to question the validity of what our mind tells us we should do. We should try to ask ourselves, is this fear really necessary? I put myself out there and I spoke without knowing what will come through, and I'm sharing it with you as it is, without editing. And that's the power of trusting yourself to always deliver the results that you need. I hope you can do the same. I hope you can take a leaf from this exercise I did in front of you and just gradually trust yourself a little bit more than you used to. Small steps can lead to huge improvement. Stay empowered.